Hi, this is Coffee signing on, and this is a forum reply to a thread about how Gleba killed the game for somebody. I was saying some sour grapes things and saying, well, if you notice a particular detail, it will come in handy, and by all means continue and ignore what I said. Somebody questioned it, and I wanted to demonstrate it because I think people will find it useful. And so what I'm going to do is some simple A-B testing. We're going to get out some customers and see what these customers prefer. And then I'm going to explain how I noticed it. Using... well, I can't really use... maybe it will post out the full one. Ah, yes. Using this particular fellow, I'll demonstrate how I came across this knowledge. Because what happens is, quite simply this. We pull out our device and we say, standard rocket, 200 damage. Rockets have been researched, so I have no damage upgrades. There is no tricks up my sleeve for this test. It's as near as science as I can make it, which isn't saying very much. You fire one rocket at each customer. These are very clearly standard rockets due to the yellow tip. And then we switch over to HE. HE does cumulative 150 damage. Pay attention to that. So we deploy HE, HE. And then what's going to happen is that I can advance one tick. This will prevent my customers from running away before we can examine what happens to them and determine what kind of product they prefer. Now, the testing is in, the results are all in. Let's look at this by the numbers. Customer 1 has taken about 200 damage. Right? Because his health is at 600 out of 800. Customer number 2 has taken significantly more than 200 damage. He has 250 health left. Customer 3, same story, roughly 200 damage. Customer 4 has taken about 450 damage. You can see what's going on to cause this. And that's simply this. Enemies are segmented. Because enemies are segmented, they take damage in segments. Now I've got this Tesla ammo here, and I do not think it will do anything other than tickle this Demolisher worm, but have you ever noticed that it has electric damage 200%? Why in the world would you bring electric to hit one of these things? Well, it's segmented. It's very visibly segmented. The rest of its body has explosive damage so that you can't use explosive weapons to overcome its health pool. Shock weapons, on the other hand, And for this, I have to turn time on because I filmed this previously, and it makes quite the noise. That did visible damage to him. If we try, like, tank damage, it won't do anything. How did that do visible damage? Well, even though he has 2400 HP health regeneration, it's going to do 360 damage as it bounces down each of these segments. Maybe more if it gets lucky and it forks. I don't know. I don't know how any of this really actually works under the hood. There might be a limit to how many times it jumps down his body. But you can see even though it won't really do much to him, it's still doing noticeable damage, even with a standard weapon firing at standard rates. If I target these guys with a Tesla, get some more ammo into it, his health is regenerated. Notice it's about 30 electric. He took significantly more than 30 damage. Right? His health is down at maybe 3 jumps worth. And then it popped over to him and hit him a couple of times, doing significant damage there. That's a characteristic of these devices. And it's something where it's like, yeah, I'm sour grapes about something because, you know, I'm moody and I overthink things. Bah, ADHD, I'll own it. Okay? But that might come in handy for somebody. That might justify them having a larger line of explosives. Where it would particularly come in handy is let's put in multiple stronger explosives and just get that researched. And it should be shift clicking on these things just gets it done. Get this up to where I think it would be if somebody was taking the game serious and go up to 6. I wasn't necessarily at this point my first run through Gleba, but it can be done. I was going after an achievement anyways. So we'll do A/B testing again with our various customers. You can see why I use the pause setting in the map editor. One has run off. So we can pause time again though. For the sake of science, we can get fresh enemies. We'll leave Mr. Wiggly here because he is adorable with his lava. Look at it go. Oh, I love those things. I'm gonna keep one as a pet. No! Come back! I'll put another one in. Oh, it's the end of my day. Forgive me. Okay, but once he comes back, Mr. Wiggly observes the testing. Get this all set up again, and again, these ones are going to both be regular ammo, so near the lava. Pop. Pop. These ones are going to be HE ammo, pop, pop, and we will advance ticks again. He is still alive. He is not. So this one, he's down to 2940. This one has lost just about 1,000 health even. So that's a factor of about 2 being done based off of segments. If you're wondering how in the world you're supposed to take down something with 15,000 health with those turrets, there's your answer. That and stack up stronger explosives. Alright, I hope this was informative. I hope this helps somebody out. I might be sour grapes on Gleba, but this is one of those things where I think it can be explained in 10 minutes and give somebody a mechanical advantage. I also think, based off of my friend here, Mr. Wiggly, that because of how his body works, this is actually going to be a consistent and stable thing. And it's not just a bug or a glitch. I think it's something where somebody testing it would catch it. They would notice it, and they would either decide to throw it out or to roll with it. And I think the devs are rolling with it. I hope they are, because it makes the weapons a bit more interesting than they initially look. Alright, this is Coffee, signing off.